My wonderful people, how una day? Welcome back to Texas TV. Another kasala, e don dey kukuma burst for Kabiesi's palace. They said that today, Ooni's wives then, they really saw another color of Kabiesi that they have never seen before. I gotta say, you, e be like say Kabiesi don dey blow pepper for their eyes. Because they never expected that Kabiesi Enita Ogunsi will surely one day turn his back on them. My kore people, as they saw be the shele for palace. They said Ooni's wives them. They were crying today. When I know waiting, they said the Kingmakers returned back to the palace. Yes, and when the Kingmakers returned back to the palace, they came with one question for Kabiesi. Kabiesi, how about the plans of the final moon ritual? We heard that you are not continuing with it. So we have come to do what? To change the crown queen. Since Queen Naomi is no longer coming back to the palace as they said. Immediately Kabiesi heard this one. They said, hey, her brain. Kabiesi brain. Kabiesi brain started kicking. Kabiesi said, "Shoo, which one be say when Naomi no dey come back? Who said that? I never said such. When Naomi silekunola Ogunwusi is still planning to come back. So who told you people that Mommy Tedinika is not coming back again?" My correct people, they said the Kingmakers laughed and told Kabiesi that all that has been happening in this palace for the past 2 days, we have been hearing of it. You didn't tell us about Tedinika was kidnapped. You didn't tell us about Queen Naomi's collapsing, that a lot has gone wrong. You didn't tell us that Mommy Tedinika will make a U-turn, that she will not come back to the palace again. But we heard of it. Yes, we heard of it. Your wife came to us and informed us that she is to be the crown queen, that Queen Naomi has turned her back on you. So she is not coming back again. They said Kabiesi shouted in a loud voice. You see the oloris there? They said Kabiesi almost strangled Aony. Yes, Aony collected woto back to back today. She didn't see it coming because she been think said that by the end of the meeting between Kabiesi and the Kingmakers that she will be given the crown. Since she has already run to the Kingmakers to report Kabiesi's decision of Queen Naomi coming back and Queen Naomi refusing. So she told them that this is a great opportunity for you people to announce me as the queen, that I am the queen. Queen Naomi is no longer the queen. She was begging the Kingmakers to denounce Queen Naomi, and we heard that the Kingmakers told her that there is no way we are going to denounce Mommy Tedinika. Yes, Queen Naomi will not be denounced in this palace. It is Kabiesi that have the right to denounce Queen Naomi. They said the Kingmakers came plain. They told Kabiesi the truth, that they never planned anything, that it was his wife Aony that came to them and started telling them everything, that Queen Naomi has denounced the crown, that Queen Naomi is not coming back again. You know, my correct people, that said Kabiesi was shocked. He couldn't believe his ears because a lot is going wrong. You know, so some people didn't know that the oloris are trying everything they can to see that they collect the crown from Mommy Tedinika. Some are happy Queen Naomi is returning, but they didn't know the politics behind Mommy Tedinika's return. Yes, they didn't know that the oloris them have sworn that Queen Naomi will not return back to her husband's house no matter what. That they are ready to do the undoable in order to make sure say Queen Naomi silekunola Ogunwusi did not enter palace back. But you know what? They are going to fail woefully. Seriously. They are going to fail woefully because today Kabiesi decided to tell the Kingmakers that no matter what, let nobody wear the crown of Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunsi. That Queen Naomi has assured him that her return must surely be actualized. That she's ready to come back to the palace, even though the evil women that are in the palace are fighting her spiritually and physically to make sure that she did not return, that she must surely come back. My correct people, it was at that moment we heard that Kabiesi began to tell the Kingmakers what has been going wrong in the palace. Kabiesi told the Kingmakers that Tedenika was kidnapped was done by an insider in the palace. Yes, that it was an insider that kidnapped Tedenika. That the case is still in the station. But the Kingmakers were shouting. They couldn't believe their ears. My correct people are beg and are begging. Better kukuma carry your obengelicious apropos share. Consider well make a yano na better sorry. As it is up, as it is shele. For inside Kabiesi's palace. Because right now, a lot of buzz is going on, but our happiness is that the Kingmakers has announced that whether Ebony, Auntie Bee, Auntie Blue Blue, or the TikTok want it or not, that they will never give Ebony that crown. That the crown is for Queen Naomi Ogunwusi. My correct people, as I hear this one, is with me for belle. Because this is the kind of news we have been expecting. Not be to say they collect the crown from Queen Naomi. What did she do? I keep asking the Oloris them question. When are you people going to stop these basbos? Where will they give mommy Tedene cow? When are you people going to calm down? Because Queen Naomi, she never ever hurts anybody in that palace. When are you people going to leave Queen Naomi alone? Because if you no agree leave mommy Tedene cow, now you go to suffer ramo. Your body go to tell you seriously, I know they lie. Because the oloris then they don't collect water. Remember olori Mariam today. Her body was burning. All because of what she did to Tade. And Queen Naomi, they said she has refused to bring Tedenika out to forgive olori Mariam. Because if Queen Naomi remember everything, where Tedenika will suffer, where Tedenika will pass through, and now remember that it was because of Mariam that Tedenika went through hell. You think it will be easy for her to bring out Tedenika to forgive Auntie B? It no go dey easy. Yes, that's Auntie B cried today for Queen Naomi church, thinking that Queen Naomi would change her mind. They said Queen Naomi asked her to go. You have not genuinely repented. When you genuinely repented, you can come and I will forgive, and my son will forgive. But what I am seeing spiritually shows that you have not genuinely repented. It was a shock to her. She pleaded and was thinking that Queen Naomi would change mind. My correct people that say Mommy Tedene cow, she did not change mind at all. You see, Palace, now fire for fire, basbos for basbos, and I like as it they go. When Naomi, if they give her woto, she go return the woto back. So they say olori Mariam body still they burn her. You dey feel me? Her body is still they pepper her until she learn her lessons. That is when Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi will forgive. But for now, Queen Naomi has refused to forgive. And the one where they sweet everybody for body be say, the Kingmakers will enter palace. The ones will enter palace to verify whether Queen Naomi is still the return or not. Now that they have confirmed that Queen Naomi is still coming back, they said automatically that they denounced Ebony. The crown is not for you, madam. So never you ever drag the crown again with Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi. My correct and wonderful people, I beg and I beg. Make I kukuma greet una before we carry this our approach and move on. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you all my wonderful people according to your time. And it's our woman I take to see this video. You're welcome back to Texas TV. And we are still on the gist about waiting the shell for inside Kabiesi palace. My correct people wonders they say no go kukuma end anytime soon. Everybody thought that by now she would be wearing the crown, she would be moving around and be announcing herself as the crown queen of Ilefe kingdom. Yes, because that is why she picked to race, to go and tell the Kingmakers that Queen Naomi has denounced herself, that Queen Naomi is not coming back. But what she didn't know is that Queen Naomi will return. Because Queen Naomi, she told Kabiesi as of that time that if Tedenekawo is found, yes, I will come back on that condition. Yes, that's just the only condition that will make me to return. If I see my son healthy and fine. But if something happens to my son, don't expect me to go back to that palace because it will not be possible. I cannot return to my enemies that wants to buy my son and at the same time wants to buy me. My correct people. But luckily for Kabiesi, they said Tedenekawo had his way back to the palace. So since Tedenekawo has had his way back to the palace, it's still a yes for Kabiesi because Queen Naomi will come back. But the olori is already, they spread the news, say Queen Naomi is not coming back, let me have the crown. Now it is official again that Queen Naomi will return. And they said the Kingmakers had to warn Aony never to come to them with any fake news again because they will not tolerate that from her. My correct and wonderful people, it was a total shame for Aony because she was begging Kabiesi not to allow Queen Naomi come back, and Kabiesi told him no. I want Queen Naomi back. You can leave for Mommy Tedenekawo to come and stay. My correct and wonderful people, at the approach where we carry common at the mouth speakers. I beg other way chukma for this case. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected, and most importantly, bear in mind that all are alleged information we gather from the walls of social media. We do not stay or live in the palace to tell you guys exactly what is going on there. Bye. Stay tuned for more updates.